guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Ms.Kassiettaj. Shut up and sit down.
Hey guys, so today I'm trying to do something a little different. You guys saw my little retarded intro. I forget what to say all the time. I wrote myself notes this time, so forgive me for looking down. So I decided to come on here this time and tell you guys what we are doing face to face, opposed to you guys just hearing my midnight voice all the time on these voiceovers. So with that being said, today we're going to make a brown sugar bourbon pound cake. We're going to go step by step like we normally do. But before we start, I have to find the recipe because, woo, y'all thought I was super organized? Nah. Okay, guys, after I finally found the recipe, I'm just going to set up my ingredients, tools, mise en place. Okay, we're going to start with the dry ingredients. So this one is made by hand. So we're going to start with flour, cake flour, all-purpose flour. Then we're going to start with baking powder and baking soda and salt. And then we're going to push that aside. Oh, and cinnamon. Sorry. Mix it all up. This kind of equals as sifting and combining everything for me. A little trick I learned from like the first chef I ever worked with. Then we're going to measure our brown butter. I made a whole lot of brown butter, so there we are. And now we're going to start with the creamy part, which is the melted brown butter and the brown sugar and the sugar. And then we're going to just whisk that away until it's all combined. Now we're going to add our eggs. I like to add them in a separate container because I'm not sure, what surprises come in these eggs sometimes. And then we're going to add the vanilla. And we're going to add it one at a time, making sure we combine each one. Okay, after we've added the eggs one at a time, now it's time to alternate our dry and wet. Our wet, it's buttermilk, and the star of the show is bourbon. So you want to start with dry, wet, dry. Don't be like me and start with wet. And then you're going to combine each one. So you want to start with flour and red flour. And at this point my arms were starting to burn. So I switched hands and it wasn't doing what I needed. So I switched again. So at this point we are going to make a little crumble to go inside of the pound cake. It is brown butter and brown sugar, but after I made it, that looked like nothing, so I doubled it. And then I sprayed this pan down really, really, really good. And you guys will see at the end how highly disappointed I was at the outcome. But we fixed it. So you want to put half of the batter in, and then you sprinkle your crumble in there. You could also have like walnuts or pecans in here if you like. I don't quite like that, so I went without, but you can add those to your crumble as well. And just cover it up, and then we're just gonna get it in the oven. I believe the temperature was 350 for about 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, At this time, I just want to know, how was everyone's Easter? I tried to upload Easter, but I was working and then I had a family dinner, so I didn't get a chance to get around to do it. But here we are, we're going to do it now. Better late than never, huh? So I'm really trying to learn how to do the speeding of the batter's cooking. I'm practicing, but I really hope I'm doing it pretty okay. If you guys have any tips or any pointers, please help me out. So like I said, I'm working on the batter speed, but I know I have to do it not walking through it. But once I put it in the oven, you guys, I just have to clean up really quickly. So sorry for my shadows running through the screen.
Shut up and sit down. Shut up and sit down. Shut up and sit down.
After a bajillion hours, 30 minutes, kidding. It's time to check on it. So I'm just going to open the oven up, check on it. I pressed it, but the reason I pressed it is because I wanted it to bounce back. That lets me know that it's done. Okay, now it's time to make the glaze. So I just set everything out. I have my powdered sugar, my brown butter, my bourbon, and my heavy cream. And now we're just going to mix everything together with my whisk. Okay, so once we're gonna whisk we're gonna whisk our life away, because there's gonna be some lumps and you just want to whisk those away. And I just added more heavy cream because it wasn't really the consistency I was going for. But now it is. Okay, so I know you guys are like, why is it round? It's round because when I plopped it out of the decorative pound cake pan, the top broke on me. Not broke, it just kind of stuck to the bottom. So after I baked it 2 times and it did the same thing to me, I was over that pan. And I just used this round pan. So I just cut it. I'm just trying to show you guys kind of what it looks like on the inside. Very nice and beautiful and fluffy. And I always have to take a test. So I tasted it. I need to let you guys know kind of what it tastes like. And I added more glaze because I was like, I think it needs more glaze on the plate. And judging from my dancing, I think it tastes really, really good. And I finished the entire plate. It was delicious. So we're just going to show you guys what the final product looks like. And thank you guys. So you remember when I told you I made it and it didn't work out to my likings? And here it is. But yeah, I still frosted it. I ate it. It still tastes delicious. It just didn't look like what I envisioned on my brain. But like I said, I baked this 2 times and it did the same thing to me. So I'm not sure if it's the brand new pound cake pan I have or if it's just me, but it had to go. But now you guys see it. So I will see you guys next time. Thank you all. Even though it didn't come out the way I wanted, I put it on my cake plate like I normally do. I cut it and I tasted it. It just didn't look like how I wanted.
Shut up and sit down.